From Amsterdam, from Holland, and I have been doing fight training here at Rawai Muay Thai for about 5.5 weeks. Well, this was for the first time ever in my life I started real fight training, which actually means that you're training 6 days a week with the Thai boys, with the Thai fighters that do this year in, year out. So it really entails like 6 days a week training 2 times a day. Your alarm will go every morning at 6 o'clock a.m., having a run of about 5 kilometers at 6:30. Get ready for your 2 hours Muay Thai training after you run. And every single training you will end usually with 300 front kicks and 300 knees and maybe even 300 sit-ups. And then you're done. So you've got some rest in between. And then actually at 3:30, it repeats again. So 3:30, very hot, you're gonna run for another time, 5Ks with the Thai boys. Then start at 4 o'clock, your 2 hours Muay Thai training. And again, you finish with those knees, front kicks, sit-ups. And it's just one of those days. And you do it 6 days a week and only rest on Sundays. So it's tough, it's hard work. Yeah, the toughest part has been the clinching. Like, you know, that sometimes you have training sessions and you just want to give up because you're in pain, and then the trainers just tell you to go on and go on and go on. I've been training like really hard for 5 weeks. I think I never trained as hard in my life as now for the fight training. And what they do with the Thai fighters as well, is they make you stop 2.5 days before the actual fight is. So my last training was on a Wednesday morning and my last run. And then they make you really take your rest on Wednesday afternoon, the whole Thursday and the whole Friday, because the fight is on Friday night. And yeah, so what is the day itself? Focus on your mental part. So try to keep your nerves under control. Try to save your energy a lot. You know, you're absolutely not going to the beach. Also during fight training, you don't, because it tires you too much out. You focus on what you eat. You don't want to be too full. But you have to have enough energy as well. In about an hour, I get my hair braided. So especially for the fight. Yeah, so my plan for the next few hours is I will get my hair done in half an hour, around 4 o'clock. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice with one of the other students who is a personal trainer. I'm going to do some breathing exercises, actually the Wim Hof method, the Iceman, to energize my body with a lot of oxygen and at the same time to keep myself calm. After that, I will try to eat my last meal before the fight around 6 o'clock. And then I just will do some warm-up, some stretching in my room, just to get the muscles warm and loose. And then around 8:45, we will leave with all the trainers and the crew of the camp to the stadium. Yeah, they expected my fight to be around 9:30ish. Mm-hmm. So if the first fight starts at 9, it really depends if I'm number 3 or number 4. But the kids' fights could be over fast. So if they are fast, I could fight at 9:30. If they're a bit slower, I could fight around 9:45, 10ish. I'm still quite relaxed at the moment, but at the same time, I have my moments that I'm quite terrified. But I just, I feel at the same time it's the biggest mental and physical challenge I could ever do in my life. So I think, of course I go for the win, but whether it's a win or lose, I still think it's about the whole journey, the whole process of doing this fight training, working so hard every day, having ups and downs, having hard moments, having good moments. And I think already that whole journey of working towards my fight is like my own personal victory, I guess. Ik ga nu mijn haren doen. Yeah. Ik zie je later. Yeah, come here. Oh, I come to Aunt's house. You're my example. Thank you. See you tonight.
คู่แรกตัวหัวในภาคที่นี้เรามาดูประวัติโดยย่อตัวแถวทุกปีก็รู้ว่าที่โมชั่นสุดท้ายแล้วแต่ว่าหายใจCosta Rica es pura vida. Pura vida. Pura vida. Pura vida.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey.
Decide how to fight.
Yes.
ว่างหมาใหญ่พวกว่างหมาแข็ง
ประธานชมรมอาชีพแล้วก็สิ่งสำคัญที่สุดนะครับต้องขอเกียรติทุกท่านรวมถึงคณะกรรมการจัดการแข่งขันที่ดำเนินการครั้งนี้จะได้อย่างดีนะครับขอให้ที่นาวันของท่านนายกนะครับและขอบคุณที่รอในทุกๆท่านที่รอเลยคู่นี้นะเลวซิงเลสโคเตอร์เราไม่ให้ตอนนี้ดูกันสนใจครับดูกันไหวดูกองสิบคนเราไม่ให้ครับวันนี้พี่ใหญ่มาด้วยนะอาจารย์พันธุ์ไทยของกำนันศรีมาดู ดูด้วยครับดีดูการงานนั้นไม่ถูกนี่คือลีลาไม่อยู่กับหัวหน้าไทยเราไอ้คนไทยเจ้าทุกคนสกดาจอมดุลาครับดีเป็นคนน่ารักดีไทยดีนะก็ขอให้มีการรุ่งเรืองนะครับนี่คือแค่10%นะที่รู้ไว้ทางไทยสองพันสี่ถ่ายทอดให้กีฬาต่างชาตินะอีก90%เอาละสุดยอดครับผู้นี้นะผู้นี้ไอ้ตาผักครับผู้ผักยอดนะครับนี่คือยอดที่3ที่เขาหลักบ็อกซิ่งสเตเดียมนะครับมอบให้แก่ท่านผู้ชมนะครับโอ้ดีครูนะครูมวยคนหนึ่งนะของจังหวัดพัทลุงมางานนี่นะมาลุ้นลูกศิษย์นะแน่นอนนะคนนี้ยักยกทียาววันเป็นไรพร้อมแล้วแต่นาครับด้วย
You jump back for what? You don't do anything. Fight! You throw it, jump back. 1, 2, feel your brain.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ
ไม่ใช่พอทำข้ามุกผมไม่เข้าใจมันทำตายอยู่แล้วไหมมันทำตายก็ใช่ไหมล่ะมันตายเหมือนน้ำข้ามุกตายขึ้นมาไม่เป็นคนได้เห็นครบอยู่นั้นยิงเรียงลงที่แล้วพอได้จับได้มันทันทีเลยนะพอแบบ
I just wish I did better, but yeah, I guess. Yeah, I wanted to get her.
You
Yeah.
can come in, but when you can come in already, you cannot fight with me. Him break you.
Yeah, you break. Yeah.
Sometimes. That's problem from you.
ไม่หมวยยกห้ามได้หรอกพี่มั้งหมวยยกเรา
If you can fight with me,
Thank you for everything.
it's okay.
I think so.
Yeah, okay. You fight good. You fight good. Very good fight. Yeah, very good fight.
I wish I was
You
better.
win. You win. You win. You win. You don't lose. You win. You win. You are happy.
But I can tell you, I do feel the kicks. You feel the pain. It's not that you don't feel anything.
For the kicks.
ไม่น่าจะให้คนได้หรอกพี่
And at a certain point, I just felt the blood dripping. I was like, okay, I just have to keep going. I'm just glad it's over.
You did it though.
Yeah, but I just felt that I lacked experience.
There's plenty of time for another fight.
We'll see.
So goed. It was so good. No, you were good. And you stayed up. You didn't get taken down. You didn't get
Yeah,
knocked
no
down.
takedown.
You stood for 5 rounds.
And Tuxa states you have a better level of fitness. Let her kick you and let her tire.
Maar deze pijn ook is.
Ja, die hadden wel pijn. Die hebben me force. Die kwamen echt. En dat is dus. So it's not true that you don't feel anything. It's not that. But I didn't feel tired. Yeah, let it down. Yeah, all the voices there.
Show me.
เข้ามาแต่เนี่ยไว้ครับอย่างได้ยกคนนะกับกับพวกเขาอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
Cái quả cái mà mình gọi là yeah, cái lima để ta ăn thì hay là như vậy.
ไม่ไม่
I just have to stop blaming myself. So now I just keep on going on and on in my head. Like I should have done this, and I should have done that, and I should have been better at this.
โอเคเอ้ยอันนี้ต้องไปเอ็กซเรย์ดูที่ดั้งจมูกนะ ดั้งจมูกเหมือน
ฝากกับเพื่อนเรื่องอย่างนั้นรู้ไหมสิพาเมื่อกี้
Actually, actually,
ไอ้เด็กคนนี้เขาอยู่เนี่ย
He doesn't have an X-ray here.
We admire you, we admire you, and we love you. And you know it. You are really, really strong. Nice fight.
Yeah, thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
zo cool in het gedaan toch?
Yeah.
I mean, this was way worse.
Yeah, it's kind of sinking
going
from
down.
above
And
my
your legs?
Yeah, it feels good.
You're doing the ice bath more?
Yeah, well today I did the morning still the ice and then the heat compression.
Okay.
And it feels good and my nose is so much better from the
The sunlight
Yes,
solution.
yes,
Keep doing
yes.
that. Keep doing that.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because-
In the morning, I give you this thing, and you can spend the
Sure.
day in the
next
bathroom.
to the bathroom, so I will
She
be
has to
flushing
spend the day in the bathroom.
Doing what?
It's this blood thinner that you drink, and it makes you it's like a detox. It flushes everything out because when you fight, even when there's no bruises inside, there might be blood clots or hematomas. It's the same thing, blood clot, right? And so you don't see the bruise, but in there's a blood clot which eventually might get to some place where it's dangerous, right? All boxers after their fights, all the Muay Thai boxers drink this thing. It's called Yara Dampon, and they spend the day. This one is just it's a drink
like
and it's
a
very
herbal
bitter.
detox stuff.
And it just gives you it flushes everything out, and the next day you feel light, you've lost a few pounds, and you've gotten rid of all this potential clots because you get hit a lot and then you don't see. There might be a bruise somewhere underneath you don't see. There might be a clot. This helps to get it out,
So
and so I need to go get it for her. I keep forgetting. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
no worries. Just let
But
me
you're
know
looking
if you
good. You're looking good.
Yeah, maybe do some weights maybe later today. Well, after the fight, I actually got some stitches in my leg. One of the doctors, the medic at the stadium, he just gave me some stitches. I actually didn't feel any pain of that because I think I was still in a big adrenaline mood from the fight itself. I was happy to lie down for a bit. And then after the fight, you're just still like, you're a little bit in a kind of bubble. You drive back to the camp. My nose couldn't stop bleeding, and it's just like, was very tired, but I got in my room, still trying to stop the bleeding of my nose, and had finally my coconut ice cream as my little treat for after the fight. And I tried to get asleep, but my body was tired, but my mind was just running over the fight over and over again. I think I did the 5 rounds maybe 100 times. What should I have done better? What went wrong? Why wasn't I stronger or more aggressive? So I really tried to fall asleep. In the end, I did fall asleep, but happy it was over and also proud that I did it. It really felt already a bit better. It was almost like also like a big feeling of relief, like so glad it was over with. And and the doctor at the stadium, he told me actually to check my nose the next day in the hospital. Yeah, after breakfast I met Diana, and so she drove me to one of the clinics here, the hospital, to make a photo x-ray for my nose because the doctor in the stadium, he thought it might be broken, wasn't sure. We went to the hospital, got my x-rays, photos looked fine, so glad it's not broken. And they cleaned my stitches, gave me my antibiotics and my painkillers. We drove back and to the pharmacy afterwards, get stuff to clean my stitches, things to rinse my nose, heat compressors. Yeah, and then back to the room, and then I was already feeling a bit better. The whole medical, the hospital stuff, the visit, the check, the photos cost me 2,500 baht, which was actually like I had to pay 3,000 baht deposit for the fight. So in case I would pulling back or sick or ill or got under a car, I had to pay the opponent 3,000 baht. And even though I lost, this is like a real Muay Thai fight. I lost, but I still earned 3,000 baht, so I could spend it on my medical cost the next day. Yeah, it's nothing compared to back home. And I think everything in the pharmacy cost me maybe 250 baht. So how do I feel now 2 days after the fight? I guess just right after the fight I was, of course a bit disappointed in myself, wish I'd done better, wish I'd won. So I think the next day I could allow myself to be a bit more proud of myself about the whole accomplishment, about all the hard work I put in it. And I'm really, I think when I look back, it's just one of the most intense but also the best experiences in my life ever. It's been an adventure, it's been a journey. And I think also that moment I stepped into the ring, that was already a win, my personal victory. Because I think if you asked me 5 years ago, I would say to you, I'm never gonna do that. It's far too scary. Well, I guess what I've learned from this experience is, first of all, that working really hard, like hard work, pays off. I've learned that, that willpower and determination can bring you so much further than you actually would ever imagine. It looks so scary at the beginning, but it's so rewarding at the end. It just gives you such a amazing feeling, and I think I grow from that, and it's been one of the best things I could have ever done. Whether you're a beginner or whether you are more advanced already, I think it's important to know that you try to have your discipline, try to train regularly, don't ease out and have your drinks on the weekend, because I think if you're coming to Thailand, and whether you want to get your fitness level up or you want to really improve your technique, or maybe even train for a fight like I did, it's so important to give it all. You have to go for 150% or not. You know, you can't come here and think, oh, I will reach my goal with just, you know, putting 50% effort in there. If you want to go for it, just go for it. I'm 100% sure that I couldn't have done it without the help of these great people here at Rawai Muay Thai. So first of all, I want to thank Tuk and Diana. I know them for so many years and they've been amazing. And I want to thank, you know, all the trainers here at Rawai Muay Thai, and one particular, An has been really tough on me. He's a fantastic trainer, Sola as well, but An was the one that really was coaching me up till the fight, during the fight, after the fight. He took me to the medic at the stadium. And you know, he was a tough teacher and he was a great teacher, but you know, it was all for my own best, to make me better and to get me ready for the fight. So I want to thank him. I want to thank his daughter for doing my hair for the fight. She's an amazing fighter as well. And I want to thank, you know, the Thai boys, the Thai fighters that were running every morning, every afternoon with me, that done sparring with me, clinching with me, silent support of them at the back, even though their English might not be so perfect. And I want to thank all my fellow students here this year at Rawai Muay Thai for giving me so much support. During training, during the fights, you know, I could hear them scream and cheer for me, and it felt amazing. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.